Alright, welcome to this tutorial. We've been in the series of checking the interface of Pixellab and checking out the functions of every button on each panel. And we have divided the interface into 5 sections, 5 panels. And this tutorial I want to look at the last button on the second panel, which is the layers, right? So last button by the right. Okay, so I intentionally opened this document so that we have enough layers to work with. So this is the chase. Whenever you are working on Pixellab, everything you create, your text, your image, your icons, your backgrounds, your shapes, whatsoever it is, they are regarded as layers. Is that okay? They are regarded as layers. So just like Photoshop, just like Illustrator. Is that okay? So let's just jump into it because of our time. Okay, so the button is the last one by the left. So these are the layers I have in this document. So the first thing you must know is that layers are placed over each other. So the one at the top covers the one at the bottom. So for example, if I should bring this layer, okay, some of them are locked in, but let me unlock this guy and bring it to the top. Just drag it to the top. You discover that it has covered the text behind it. So that's just it. Whatsoever you want to have at the top is what you lift it to be at the top. Is that okay? It's very important. And you can move by clicking by the left side of your panel, of your layers. You see these 4 double dots, right? So you just click and hold, then you drag. That's how to move. Then when you want to drop it, you see one blue line. So when you are ready to drop, just drop. Okay. Now, another thing that you should take note of is beside your layers, there are 4 icons. The first one is a padlock, and that's to lock your layer. Is that okay? That's to lock your layer. And what that does is that it makes it static. So when you're working on other projects, it will be static. You won't be able to move it. Yes, I do that majorly for my backgrounds or elements that I'm done designing and I don't want it to shift when I'm working on other projects, other elements. Is that okay? Okay, just like this, the picture and the background, they are fixed, they are locked. So this particular circle is not locked and I want it locked. So what do? I go to my layers, I locate the circle, this is it over here, then I lock it. So I come back, you see, the other time it was moving, but now it's not moving again. And it's very crucial for you to know the elements to lock and and the one you should not lock. Okay, the next one is by it you have the edit. Just like the same icon you have here, same icon you have here. So it's the same thing. In our last tutorials we have worked on this, so it's just the same. Is that okay? Now the next one is the eye icon, and that is to work on the visibility. Do you want it to decide? Do you want to hide it? You want to make it visible. The default is that it is visible, but when you click on it, it becomes invisible. So this is back to scroll. Can you see back to scroll? So when I click on it, it disappears. Right. So the difference between deleting and visibility is that visibility just hides it from your screen. It doesn't delete the layer itself. Is that okay? So you can still bring it back, but delete is you're taking it off the layer. And the last one is what I just mentioned, delete. You don't want it again, just delete it. It's not there again. See, the layer is gone. But I want it, so let me just undo. Okay, now there are other things you can do. You can merge. You can merge. There are times when you want to work with several layers, so you can merge them. So what you do is that you click on this button right here at the bottom. When you click on it, you have options to select. You select the options. You can select more layers. Is that okay? 1, 2, 3, as much as you want to. Is that okay? So when you select them like this, you can delete all of them together. But I don't want that, so we undo. You can edit them together. Maybe you want to hide as much as possible. Maybe like as much as possible. You can hide them together. You can delete them together. You can delete them together. You can rotate. You can change the position. You can change the size. That's okay. Of them together, right? Okay. So, but I truly don't want to do that. So let me undo. Okay. So what can you do? So you can merge. Merge is that you make two or more elements, 2 or more layers. You make them one layer. For example, let me make this and this. Let me make them the same layer. Make them one layer. So how to do that? After you have selected your layers, this button at the middle, yes, is the merge. When you click on it, it will ask you, do you want to merge the selected objects? Just say okay. Is that okay? So you see, they are merged together. So what else? So majorly that's what you have when it comes to layers. And layers, you eventually work with layers all through your project. So it's important to give attention to it. If you have any question, just reach out to me. God bless you. If you have any question, just put it in the comment section or reach out to me. I'll be more than glad to answer your question. Alright, bye for now. See you again.